I like to use the example of Michael Phelps though, just because I had like one of his audio books at this one time, and I just remember it. That part stood out to me. So I would use like a example of a black person, which I know it applies to probably a lot of black people too, like going for something, you know. And I know I heard it from black people, but I just know this one stands out to me because I ain't listened to the whole audio book because it talked about so much like swimming references, niggas. So I was like, man, nigga, I can't really listen to the whole thing, nigga. But that one part though, it might have even been an interview. I don't know, but I think it was the audio book. It was just like, um, at least growing up, you know, his goal was like, you know, to do something big in swimming. So um, it goes with just, you know, even her little even her little stupid ass crush, little diggy ass Simmons nigga. Fuck that nigga, dog. Let me stop, nigga. Fuck that nigga, dog. Let me stop, nigga. Playing nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Stop, nigga. Fuck that nigga, dog. Let me stop. Fuck that nigga, dog. Fuck that nigga, dog. Fuck that nigga, dog. But nah, fuck that nigga, dog. But anyway, he did say this one line. He was like, you know, while my peers, whatever, on my I don't know what he said, but something like my classmates, whatever, you know, was out partying. I was in the studio, you know, working. So it's just like, you know, so that's just an all around reference, you know, like a kind of like a grinding type of mentality. So he gave an example of that too, and plenty of motherfuckers gave examples of that. So it's just I had to use his example, but he's a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy still. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, it's all good. But so yeah, you know, um, but to the Michael Phelps reference though, just pretty much though, I say it again. I already said this, but I read in the word, you know, recently, just you know, reiterate kind of stuff. You know, I always kind of was big on that, reiterating stuff, maybe saying it in a different way or just a different time in like a different way, but you know, kind of reiterating the same kind of thing, and just the kind of you know, repetition kind of helps to kind of drill it into your psyche. So anyway, that's like a whole nother story, but pretty much with the Michael Phelps instance or whatever, what he was talking about was, especially you know, growing up and stuff. He probably does stuff now, like you know, but I'm just saying, like in a mission based type living, you know. And sometimes it goes further than just like a particular goal. Sometimes it's like your it's like a it's like the way you live, you know. Because sometimes it's not like necessarily you're going for like a Olympic medal or something like that, or medals or whatever, you know. It's like you're going for something bigger, like you know, like in life. You know what I mean? So it's beyond just like a particular goal that kind of you reach it at a point. It's like a life. It's like you know a life ever. It's like a never ending kind of like a life journey. And it's like you do it until you die, and when you die, it's like your legacy lives on. And sometimes it lives on because you did. And it's kind of like you know making sacrifices in a sense. But sometimes I be feeling like sacrifice ain't necessarily sacrifices because it actually um, helps you to gain something. What you sacrifice helps you to gain something even better, you know. So, but one part of success I read in her like she had this thing on her Twitter page, whatever, some kind of page, you know, it was like she like liked this picture. It was like you know, but she was like, "Well, like sacrifice." I was like, "Then you nigga just says that's the part of nigga success. Like it's a part of something great." You know what I mean, so what the fuck are you talking about sacrifice? Nigga? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We doing good, nigga. She was like, "We sacrifice too much, nigga. Fuck that bullshit. We sacrifice good, nigga." I'm playing, but not for real though. It's like I don't know. You just sometimes you can't do you know necessarily what people, you know, around your same age, you know, just people in general, you know, are doing if you have a certain mission in life to accomplish or, you know, something in life, you know, it's even just kind of bigger than you or whatever, you have to make certain, I don't even want to use the word sacrifice, but you have to make certain sacrifices, I would say, you know, in order to fulfill your life purpose, you know. So, like I was just saying, you know, beyond Michael Phelps, just, some chicks, they have the even 50 Cent was like, I don't have the luxury of depression. I don't have the luxury to be depressed, nigga. Like, so he called depression a luxury. Yeah, I mean, like, so, but you know I think it was like he was referring, like, he has too many people dependent on him, so it's like he can't really he doesn't have the luxury to be depressed because he has to be strong for people. He has to be strong. He has to be strong. He is like the leader, so he has to be strong to people to actually you know um, give into depression. He has to fight that shit off. Like, he has to work through that shit. And it's like, I mean, like, you can't get into those type of, you know what I mean? But anyway, but yeah, I was just referring to, like, for instance, like I was saying, like, he couldn't, Michael Phelps, he couldn't, as a child, he couldn't, like, um, play sports, like, for recreation and shit like that, like, to have fun like the rest of the kids, because, like, um, he needed to practice his swimming. He had to put all his energy into swimming. So, say he was playing, a pickup game of basketball or something, he could twist the ankle, he could get injured. So that would hinder his swimming practice because he would have to take time off, to heal. So he had to not do certain things that other kids could do who didn't have that kind of purpose at an early age. And that's how I was like kind of saying to her. I've been telling her, like, I'm saying, like, I understand it, like, but it's you're gonna be blessed for it. But I'm saying, like, sometimes you can't do what these other chicks you see doing. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm not dancing like these other chicks, but nigga, fuck you, don't do it. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of you, nigga. I'm playing, nigga. Fuck that. I don't put my hands on them. I'm playing, nigga. You gonna get smacked, nigga. I'm playing, nigga. Damn, nigga. Like, damn. It's like yeah, you can't be, you know, even just like. You might see chicks. I don't even know if the word's twerking. Nigga, like, shaking ass and shit like that. Nigga, like, just dancing all freaky. Nigga, like, you can't do that like these other chicks. Nigga, they don't have the same, nigga, like, purpose in life as you. They might just still be like just finding their way through life. Whereas you have like you have like like what you're here for. So you have to when you know better, you do better. It's like yeah, they just might be just like I said, like having fun, nigga. But sometimes it's like I don't know. You just can't have the same kind of fun like that. Even your peers or people around the same age or whatever. The same type of fun that they're kind of having. Because yeah, they're just I don't know. So that's all I was saying. But pretty much they just don't. They don't really have like a dude like me who's like as protective. So in a way, they might have seemingly more freedom, but nigga, like, in a way, you'll be more liberated than them in a sense because I kind of embedded you, what I'm saying, at an early age and like early on, nigga, like your life is like your life has purpose. And she always says she wants to be remember like have like a legacy, nigga. Like, I mean, that's like one of her. I think it was Britney Spears, nigga, like dying and not not being remembered for something great, So, uh, and I heard, as a man, I mean, if you're with a chick, it's your job as the man, to have the vision, and she has to get on board with your vision. She can't have the vision. It has to be your vision as the man. Um, I'm actually playing this one skit off the Wu-Tang thing. I actually like the video and everything, but I'm gonna play this one skit because it was actually pretty darn great. It kind of it doesn't go totally with the point, but it kind of goes with the point a little bit. And then I'm gonna chime into this church, and I might leave a message too after, but shoot, I kind of messed up because I think I've been using too much battery. But anyway, I've been charging my phone at the same time, so at least I can, if anything, I can just look at my phone. to see church. Yeah, I've been charging it. Let's see how much battery I got. So I don't have that much battery on my phone either. But yeah, hopefully I'm good with the sermon. But if anything, I'll catch the second one and make sure I catch the second um, service for sure. So yeah, I just like to go to bed early on Saturday. It's like the one day I make sure I go to bed nice and early, just so I can be ready for church. I like to get both services. I like to get all the services the whole week.